We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Buccos will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Jason Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 24 home runs, 39 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. McCutchen is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he lines it out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Bell stands at first with 1 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gregory Polanco is the second out of the opening frame. To the plate now, Colin Moran. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, Cole Tucker.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
Nope.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set with the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. Trevor Williams starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Polanco coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll step in here at 275. 21 homers and 92 RBIs. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And this will bang up against the wall. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Soft liner towards first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies 2. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. first pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
A sweep is always nice, particularly when you're the visiting team. Even though this isn't a division rival game, these two teams have a long history of being rivals, so this is a very important game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Standing in now, Trevor Williams will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And now a pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. And good hit.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now as they open it up to 6-2 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Harper, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pitch on the way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Polanco looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that. And I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
In now, Zach Eflin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
First pitch on its way. Gene Segura is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now the 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hit out towards second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The pause and the 0-2. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Frazier is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Cole Tucker. He drew a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, Cole Tucker.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball one. Ball one. No
I'm
strike.
sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
This is skied into short left center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here's Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Luke Maile, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Segura onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Maile. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And it's fouled away. Maile, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Two out, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Fouled away. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This game remains tied at 6. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Williams.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So one gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Now batting, Zach Eflin, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We're still tied 6-6. Now at the plate, Trevor Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trevor Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hopped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Martin. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Gene Segura standing in. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Yeah. The count 1-1.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. This game remains tied at 6. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Polanco.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cole Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball in off the plate. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Weird still tied 6-6. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Pulled toward right center field. Martin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batter, the pitcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5. Nick Williams.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Robert Stock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
A 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box, Luke Maile. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Brian Hayes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Brian Hayes.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 11 home runs, and he's driven in 24. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. This game remains tied at 6. Michael
attention,
Phillies
please.
will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 45, Michael Phillies.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Scott
Phillies.
Kingery.
The second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's just out.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, G. Segura.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. Lifetime in this matchup. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Weir's still tied 6-6. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Kevin Newman.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Kingery is under it as he puts it away for out number one.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So a runner at first now with one away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. He's set, and the pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. From the stretch, and he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew McCutchen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Into the second deck and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 22 on the year, as they move out in front 7-6.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 6. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
58. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Up next for the Buccos, Cole Tucker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Adam Frazier. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Williams, and this will bang up against the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Luke Maile, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Brian Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. With runners in scoring position this season, Reynolds hits a little over the 270 mark. Ball one. Reynolds comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 6. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The Pirates are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
1-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Alex Bohm.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The average coming in 257. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1-0 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Newman's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. David Robertson
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Robertson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. The catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
The count 1-1.
Right side, but it's well foul. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
12-6 the final tally here. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Morgan wins out of the bullpen, his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time at the ballgame, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.